Hello, welcome back. Today is gonna be a Real Housewives reaction, a funny moment from season 6, the reunion where Nene was talking about how she met Kenya's boyfriend. So let's get into this video.
So you really don't believe this African prince exists?
No, I mean, it's not that. It's not I care. It's just that we're on the show, and as people watch the show, they do come to us separately and try to tell us things.
Everybody dates Africans on this show.
They come to me. She has spoken about me in public, on the show, doing other shows. Anytime she does press, so I feel like I have the right to speak about what has come to me about her and call her out on her life like she tries to call me out. That's it.
Well, Nene is the only one here, I think, that has met the African prince.
That's not true.
You did meet him?
That's not true.
No?
That is not true. I think that Kenya tried to put out that I had met him, and that's just simply not true.
Okay, well, I'll just pull up
so
the
let me
text
just
messages.
explain
She
to you.
did meet him.
No, I did not. You can pull up anything you want to pull up.
Very rude.
You can pull up anything you want to pull up.
Don't bring that
I'm not
nasty
going
bitch
to
around
talk to
me
you, but if you want to ask me a question and you want me to answer it, then I will answer the question, and I won't be interrupted, or we don't even have to talk about it. How about that?
No, I would like to ask you.
Okay.
Because I thought that we spoke about, didn't you meet him
Well, let
in
me
the lobby of
explain
the
to you
hotel?
how it happened,
Okay.
and then you determine whether or not I met him or
Okay,
not,
I can't wait. Yeah.
Okay? I was walking out of my hotel in Beverly Hills. You know my hotel I like to stay
Yes,
at with my girlfriend. A man approached me. It's very dark. It was probably 10 at night. He approached me, and he said, Kenmora is across the street. Kenmora is across the street. I could not understand what he was saying.
Okay.
He had a very thick accent. I looked at him and I was like, what the hell is he saying? Kenmora is across the street. I just kept walking. And I got in my car with my girlfriend and pulled off. Like 2 minutes later, Kenya called to my phone and she said, why the hell you walk off from my man, girl? I said, what man? And she said, my boyfriend. I said, the guy, and then it dawned on me, the guy with the accent kept saying Kenmora, and I guess he was saying Kenya Moore is across
That's
the
not
street.
meeting.
And I didn't understand it. So I got in my car, I didn't say anything, and I pulled off, and she said, he's in a black Ferrari. I said, no, bitch, we're in a black Ferrari. So she didn't even know what he was driving. Okay, so you tell me whether or not I met him, because that wasn't, I can't pick that man out of
Sounds
a
like
line.
you ran into him.
So if that's what you call meeting her boyfriend, then I must have met him.
What she's saying is true. That is how she met, but she was
Well, that's
so
not
rude.
meeting,
She
Kenya.
is with a lot of her fans. She thought it was just
You're
a fan,
rude with your
and she
fans.
just blew it off like,
Whatever.
oh, who is this that wants to talk to me?
Sure.
Whatever. And
Sure,
he
girl.
said to me later, you know what? She was so nasty and so rude that I don't ever bring anybody around me like that.
So nasty.
And that's what happened.
So rude. So nasty and so rude.
Did she use that in the tagline?
Telling the truth on
So
that one.
nasty and so rude.
Okay. Esther from Washington, D.C. said, Kenya, would you take a lie detector test to prove you have a man?
You know what? I would do a lie detector test, but really, if someone is sitting here.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like she met the man. It sounds like they were in passing. Well, actually, he probably ran up to her and she walked away. That's not really a meeting. She didn't even know that was your boyfriend. And then the fact that you didn't even know what type of car the man was driving, that doesn't really help her case when people say that she pays for men. That's not helping your case, honey. You didn't even know what car he was driving. And why would he pull off in a car without you? And why was you across the street? And like, I don't know. It's so many questions that I have. Like, the interaction just sounds weird in general.
Thinking that I am so desperate to have someone believe that I have a man or not. I'm a beautiful woman. I am not ashamed to say that. I'm successful. I am accomplished. If someone really thinks that I can't get a man, like, it's really laughable.
With all due respect, and you are a beautiful woman, we sat here last year and no one believed that Walter was your man.
At the time, we all resolved that as well. Candy knows a lot more about that situation. And
It's not
she
about...
knows Walter.
Thing is, it's not about looks, Kenya. Yes, you are gorgeous. You are beautiful. But your personality may run these men away. We see you are still single to this day. So it's not about looks. Looks don't keep a man. Maybe it's your personality or something.
Or from another friend. She knows we were dating.
Okay.
It's interesting that the people that laughed the hardest at me last year, you know, karma has done what it needed to do. And they're also sitting on the same couch or situation as me. If you laugh at people for their misfortune, instead of saying, you know what, girl, let's throw you a party. Are you having issues in that area? Let me help you. I know some guys. I can do this. I can do that. That's the kind thing to do.
You're talking about Portia and Faith.
So why didn't she take this advice when Phaedra went through her divorce? Because she was laughing at Phaedra. And then Karma, right, like she's preaching, came around and hit her on her divorce. The thing about Kenya is she is a projector. Like, everything that she says about other people can also be applied to herself. So while you're out here trying to preach, you need to be taking your own advice.
Well,
when you talk about karma,
I think that sometimes you just have to sit back and let karma take over, because I don't laugh at other people's misfortunes.
Yeah, you do.
Because that's not the right. That's not the right thing to do. It really isn't the right thing to do.
Phaedra, do you think that karma has bit you in the ass for?
No, but I didn't laugh at her. I actually was helping her when she was having her.
She really was
on the show. So all throughout that time, I was sympathizing with her because I just thought he was for real. But we found out he was a rental car.
No, he wasn't a rental car, Phaedra. Now, you're getting your information. That's what he said, right? So you want to believe one person's side of the story, or do you want to believe the truth? We're not going to open that can of worms.
We don't need to,
because dead as the hair on his head, okay? That's been done. Okay, so we can just move on. All right? Because we're not about to sit here and talk about that dumb stuff. That happened last year. And what we're talking about is now. And what I'm saying is this. When you talk and laugh and at somebody else's misfortune, trying to have a baby, not being married, then you know what? It comes full circle sometimes.
Portia,
you should have took your own advice,
babe.
babes.
Karma bit you in the butt?
How could I call something so unfortunate to happen to someone who didn't deserve it karma? So of course that's not karma. But what I do get sick of is grown women sitting up playing the damn victim. You have been the villain since day one. You have laughed at me and Phaedra and any other woman on the sofa who you felt threatened by from the very beginning. And then now you're the victim. That's really confusing to me. And that's ridiculous and it's irritating.
Portia sound like she just learned those nerd words.
Pick up a dictionary to understand what the meanings of words are. But
What
certainly,
word?
well, victim, because certainly I will never claim to be anybody's victim, and I will never be anyone's victim.
She's playing the victim. She wants everybody to sorry for her. Now she wants
Portia, just be quiet.
Excuse me, I'm talking. Please be quiet. You will not talk over me.
You've learned, keep it
So
real
what
close
I'm
to your
trying
lips.
to say is,
Anyway,
it
like I
is
was
ridiculous
saying,
that she's
I
sitting here as
feel
a
like
single woman because her man put her out on the street.
honey,
So
none of your
sitting
men
there
claim
talking
you.
about,
Your vagina's
you're
so
not-
rotten,
you're
no one.
I was about to say, are they gonna show the drag? Kenya, you should have took your own advice because you was laughing at Phaedra's divorce. So, but then you wanted to play victim when people laughed at your divorce. Now, all of the ladies definitely do hypocritical things, but she really just tried to give this whole sermon, like people just come at her for no reason, and the universe is just on her side, and the universe is working for her. So, I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about that. What do y'all think about that man that they were talking about earlier that Nene met? Do y'all think that was her real boyfriend or not? That whole interaction just sounded really weird to me. It just didn't make, the story just didn't make sense. I mean, she's agreeing that that's how it happened, but I wouldn't think that that was your boyfriend if that's the way that happened. Especially if you don't know what type of car the man is driving. Like, that would just be the biggest giveaway to me. But y'all let me know what y'all thought about that. Leave your comments down below. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.